Leadership is asking for stronger profitability improvement next quarter. Which hotel expenses do you believe can realistically be optimized?
From a finance perspective, several areas offer meaningful optimization opportunities without significantly impacting guest experience. The largest opportunities are typically payroll efficiency, utility consumption, procurement spending, and operating supplies. In particular, overtime management, energy usage, and inventory control require closer monitoring. At the same time, any cost-saving initiative must remain aligned with Marriott brand standards and service expectations. The goal should be sustainable operational efficiency rather than aggressive cost-cutting.
How do we reduce waste without negatively affecting guest satisfaction?
That balance is extremely important in luxury hospitality. Waste reduction should focus primarily on process efficiency rather than reducing service quality. For example, improving inventory forecasting, portion control in F&B operations, and linen usage management can reduce waste significantly without affecting the guest experience. In addition, staff awareness and operational discipline play a major role in minimizing unnecessary consumption. The objective is smarter operations, not reduced hospitality standards.
What energy-saving measures do you believe are most effective for hotels?
Energy management offers strong long-term savings potential. Some of the most effective measures include HVAC optimization, LED lighting upgrades, motion sensor systems, and preventive maintenance programs for major equipment. Guest room energy management systems can also help reduce electricity consumption during unoccupied periods. In addition, regular monitoring of utility consumption trends allows departments to identify unusual usage patterns early. From a financial standpoint, energy efficiency investments often generate strong ROI over time.
How can procurement costs be reduced without compromising quality?
Procurement optimization should focus on strategic purchasing rather than simply choosing lower-cost products. Opportunities include consolidating suppliers, negotiating long-term contracts, improving purchasing forecasts, and reducing emergency orders. Vendor performance reviews are also important to ensure competitive pricing and service consistency. In addition, standardizing certain operating supplies across departments can improve purchasing efficiency and inventory management. The key is balancing cost efficiency with operational reliability and brand expectations.
Which department typically has the highest controllable cost?
In most hotel operations, payroll represents the largest controllable cost category. Labor expenses directly impact profitability, especially in luxury hospitality, where service standards require high staffing levels. Beyond payroll, F&B cost management and utilities are also significant controllable expenses. Departments with high operational activity, such as banquets, kitchens, and housekeeping, usually present the greatest opportunities for cost optimization through productivity improvements and consumption control.
Operations already feel stretched. How do we improve efficiency without overloading staff?
That's a very valid concern. Sustainable efficiency should come from process improvement, better planning, and smarter resource allocation, rather than simply increasing workload pressure. For example, improved scheduling, cross-training, and demand forecasting can help optimize manpower without compromising employee morale. In addition, technology and automation can reduce repetitive administrative tasks and improve productivity. Long-term operational stability is more important than short-term aggressive cost reductions.
What should be our top cost-saving priority next quarter?
I would prioritize 3 key areas. First, tighter payroll and overtime management. Second, utility optimization through energy-saving initiatives and preventive maintenance. Third, procurement discipline, particularly around supplier management and inventory control. If we can improve operational efficiency in these areas while maintaining guest satisfaction, the hotel should see meaningful GOP improvement next quarter.
How quickly can savings materialize?
The timeline depends on the type of initiative and operational complexity involved. Some operational savings, such as tighter procurement control, scheduling optimization, and utility management improvements, can begin generating measurable results relatively quickly. However, larger structural improvements, particularly those involving automation, energy systems, or workforce transformation, usually require a longer stabilization period before full savings materialize. From a financial perspective, sustainable long-term efficiency is generally more valuable than short-term cost reduction that may negatively affect operations or guest experience.
What is the projected ROI?
Projected ROI should be evaluated based on both direct financial return and long-term operational impact. Certain initiatives, such as energy efficiency upgrades or process automation, may generate measurable cost savings and productivity improvements over time. Other investments may provide more strategic value through operational resilience, service consistency, and improved guest satisfaction. In hospitality environments, ROI evaluation should consider not only immediate profitability, but also long-term asset value and operational sustainability.
Can labor costs be reduced further?
There may still be opportunities for labor optimization through smarter scheduling, productivity improvement, and operational efficiency initiatives. However, labor reductions should remain carefully balanced with service expectations, employee morale, and operational stability. In luxury hospitality, guest experience is highly dependent on service quality and responsiveness, so excessive labor reduction may create long-term operational risk. The focus should remain on sustainable workforce efficiency rather than purely reducing headcount.
Will tighter controls slow operations?
If controls become overly complicated or poorly implemented, they can potentially affect operational speed. However, well-designed controls should actually improve efficiency, consistency, and decision-making clarity. The objective is creating structured processes that support operations rather than creating unnecessary administrative burden. Strong communication, practical workflows, and appropriate approval structures are important to maintaining operational agility while strengthening accountability.
How do we maintain service consistency?
Maintaining service consistency requires strong operational standards, leadership alignment, and effective workforce planning. Even during cost control periods, guest-facing service quality must remain a priority because brand reputation depends heavily on consistency. Cross-training, clear SOPs, operational supervision, and employee engagement are all critical for maintaining standards. In hospitality, operational discipline and service culture often have greater impact than staffing numbers alone.
Which energy projects should be prioritized?
Priority should generally be given to projects with measurable operational savings, strong ROI potential, and minimal disruption to guest experience. HVAC optimization, LED lighting upgrades, building automation systems, and water efficiency initiatives are often among the most effective energy-saving investments in hospitality operations. Preventive maintenance and energy monitoring systems can also improve long-term operational efficiency significantly. The ideal approach is prioritizing projects that support both sustainability objectives and financial performance.
Are capital investments necessary?
Yes, I believe certain capital investments are necessary to maintain long-term competitiveness, operational efficiency, and asset sustainability. Delaying all investment may create higher operational costs, maintenance exposure, and guest experience risk over time. However, capital allocation should remain disciplined and strategically prioritized based on operational impact, ROI potential, and business necessity. In hospitality, the goal is balancing short-term financial discipline with long-term asset value protection.